Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Prayer Closet with Summer White. And in the last video, I kind of took you on through a story about why we sold our big house, where we're at now, and moving forward. So I thought now would be a good time to kind of show you, give you a little bit of a home tour of where we're at now. So the property we ended up in is an 800 square foot single wide trailer. So the trailer was nice. The lady that we had bought it from had had it for 20 years. She kept it immaculate, but it does have some dated things in it since it was from '98. So so what we've done is we've painted and we've added some things to just kind of make it more livable and nice for us. It is not perfect by no means, but it is organized and it works. So basically I'm going to show you kind of what we've done and then how we make this 800 square foot space work for me, my husband, my 16-year-old daughter, 2 Great Danes, and a cat. So we've squeezed us all in here and we're making it work, and we're going to show you a little bit about how we do that. So we're going to start off in the kitchen, and in the kitchen I'm just going to kind of take you around, let you see. So the first thing I added was the shelf. So it's not the prettiest thing, and the shelf is kind of pretty, but it's not the prettiest with what is on it. That's something I've had a hard time in the past with. I always like things matched and neat and nothing ugly sitting out. Everything had to be pretty and perfect and neat and in its place. I'm learning that that's not reasonable. If you live in a home, you're a family in a home, that's not always exactly how it's going to be. The home is going to be lived in. So I've kind of gotten over some of that, and I'm doing the best I can with it. But we've added this shelf because we had little cabinet space in here. So the shelf is being used to put like canned foods and our water bottles and our games, because that's next to the table. So that's one thing we've added to kind of help us out. And scrolling around here, this is Mac. Mac wants to say hi. He's ready to eat. There's Mac. He's going to have to wait a minute. So anyways, these appliances, except for the microwave, but the fridge and the stove came with the trailer. So that was a blessing. We weren't out of pocket any money to be here. So we do want to update those 2 stainless steel appliances later. We also want to update the counters, which they're fine. They're workable. They're great. They're not too stained. But later the plan is to maybe get some better, newer updated countertops. They don't have to be a name brand or Granite or anything. They just have to be prettier and more modern. And then stainless steel appliances. But that's kind of what we've done in here. Oh yeah, and I changed the cabinet knobs. So my husband kind of laughed at I think you can see them here, my cow head cabinet knobs right here. And the reason for that was when I went to Hobby Lobby, I got all these yellow knobs that you see, because I'm doing the Santa Fe style. That's kind of what I've stuck with. There may be a few things throughout that aren't exactly Santa Fe, but they ran out of knobs at Hobby Lobby. So I had 2 extra knobs that I had to pick out, and the bull heads or the cow heads actually go with the desert and the Santa Fe theme. So that's what that's about. He thought that was funny. So anyways, and then we store like down here, so our dogs eat in the kitchen. So we've got their water bowl, their food container, which is really cute. Like the food container we had bought at Petco, and I just really think that's cute. I haven't poured the bag of dog food in it yet, but it will hold that whole bag. And so that's where their belongings are. And then if you move on into the living room, if you can see it here, we do not have a couch. So the reason why we don't have a couch is because we have Great Danes. And if you know anything about Great Danes, they think that the couch belongs to them. All of them think that. I've never seen a video or met anybody that says that their Great Dane will stay off the couch. So if I heard that, that would be a totally new thing to me. So we've went through about 3 couches since we've had our dogs. The boy dog, which is the one walking around right now, he doesn't mess up things. The girl dog, when she wakes up in the morning, likes to rip something. So so we actually go through dog beds and blankets quite a bit. So couch, that's the reason why we don't have a couch anymore. So and we keep this little box in the chair because the dogs will get in the chair. So they're just really big dogs. They're super sweet. See, there's one right now. He's so cute. Mac, you're so cute. And So anyway, so we keep the little chest looking thing in the chair right there so that they don't get in that chair and mess it up as well. But for now, what we've done, and to create more space, we actually brought in, this was someone else's idea, we brought in this cool vintage, it's like an old glider chair. It's vintage. You can see it there, and I think it might have had lead paint on it. It was rusty, so like I know on the Fixer Upper she likes to leave the rust and stuff, but because I wasn't for sure if it was lead paint or not, we did just spray paint over that a couple times so that it would be safe for everybody. And then we also stuck a blanket over it. The trunk serves as a coffee table but doesn't take up as much space, and I can store like photo albums and just keepsakes and things like that in that trunk, so that works out really well in that space. And then you can see over here the dog bed, which it looks gross, y'all. I washed it yesterday. They go out, they come back in, and their paws just bring all kinds of dirt in there. So so I'll have to wash that again. But they have two. Here's the other one. I'll show you the girl dog. Here's Miss Isabella, who's sleeping on her towel over here. So they have baby mattresses that they're sleeping on because of their bones. It's not good for their bones for them to sleep directly on a hard surface. So we pretty much have to replace these baby mattresses. We found that that works better than dog beds. Dog beds are not quite big enough for them, and she also shreds them. So my boy dog will leave them alone, but she will shred them. So we just get these baby mattresses for them to lay on, and then we found we can wipe them off a lot better too, so they actually stay cleaner. Hers did have a sheet, but she ripped her sheet, so now I have to go back and buy another sheet. So over here in the corner we have a movie shelf, which I absolutely love the color of the shelf. This is more, to me, like that color is more of a Santa Fe style, and I really just wanted furniture in all that color. I could not actually find any in a store when we moved, and we really didn't have the funds at the time to buy it anyway, so we actually, our bedroom set was gifted to us as well, and I'll show you that in a minute, and it's in the same color. But this shelf was gifted to us, and then I've just used, like you can see we just got movies in it, and we do have some children's books right here that we've hung on to. Our oldest daughter just had a baby, and so we've got our Berenstain Bears and Golden Back books there. And then in these baskets, we've put like markers and colored pencils in one and crowns in the other. So that's a good way to hide those, and it still looks pretty in the shelf. And then look at these cool pictures. So my youngest daughter has picked out these pictures, which she just thought were the coolest thing, and we have put them in the living room. They're not really the Santa Fe style, but they're just so cute. So they might be vintage. And this Utah picture, which the light is reflecting in it, let me see if I can get to the side. I searched everywhere for a deserty or canyon type picture, and nobody had one. And I was really surprised about that because I thought that the Santa Fe style, the bohemian style, desert vibes, all of that was really in right now. And so I had went to Target, to Walmart. Hobby Lobby got rid of their poster section where you used to be able to find prints, so I could not find this anywhere. And I just happened to be scrolling on eBay, and I found literally, like, I think this was like, there might have been one other print that was a natural setting. So most of the prints were, you know, just like kind of cartoon drawn, or they just weren't a natural, like if you were to go there. So I found this on eBay, and then I took it to Hobby Lobby and had it framed. I have a clock that's singing over here. There's the clock, so plays music. Anyway, so I took it to Hobby Lobby and had it framed in a brass type frame because I'm really into the brass and the yellow gold right now. But it had plexiglass instead of actual glass, and you could see like every scratch, it just looked terrible. It was awful looking. So I took it back and they reframed it in this one, which worked out really well and actually has real glass in it. So so that's like my favorite picture. That's my theme in the living room here. So that's my favorite thing going on. I want to go to Utah so bad. So definitely in Utah mode. And that is an actual canyon from Utah. And then down here I've got my little Well, there's a picture of my girls. I've got my little bull, which I got, and you can see him. I picked him up. He's colorful, and I picked him up at Hobby Lobby. And I also have another one on the wall over here, which I think is cute. But, oh, yes. And then over here in this corner, we did not get any, well, first of all, we didn't get any bar stools. When we bought the trailer, there was none. So I went to Walmart, and I just picked up 4 of these at Walmart, and they fit perfectly under there. I had to have the printer for eBay, and so I went and got a filing cabinet, and we needed one of those anyway. And I found this filing cabinet at the Samaritan Center for $10, which is just awesome. I had called everybody that I knew of. Walmart, Big Lots, Staples. Nobody had a wooden filing cabinet. So this one I found just at a thrift shop. It was called the Samaritan Center in Ooltewah. And I was just really pleased with that. So I had a place to put my printer. And then the wood chest here used to belong to my sister. And the top had been damaged. And so I just kind of painted the top of it and kind of gave it that distressed look, so that if it did get nicked or scratched, it just looks like it came that way. So and I used the same color paint that I had used on the one accent wall. So that back wall right there is green, and then all the other walls are white. So in every room there's like one green wall, which is the accent wall. So this used to all be wallpaper. So, and I'm just going to take you on through the hall. Everything was 90s wallpaper. It had like little flowery details, and it was busy. So, to tone it down, I just carried white throughout, and then I did like the one green wall in each area. So, this is the laundry room. So it's very small, and what I did here was I added this little gold basket, because I mentioned liking the yellow gold, and that's holding my like little laundry bags that I wash delicate stuff in, and clothespins. And my husband actually did hang me up a clothesline outside, so in the summertime I can dry clothes really, really quickly. The stuff that cannot be put in the dryer, there's no space inside to hang them, so we do hang them outside on the line. And then of course we have to have a place for the dog leashes, so he's hung a hook there for the dog leashes, which is right by the back door, so we can grab those and go. And then I've literally used every corner. So down here we've got just one of the small ironing boards and iron that we've put down in the corner. I don't know if you can see them there, and an umbrella. So this is all next to the back door. And then if you move over here, we do keep this one basket. It's not real pretty, but we keep this one basket on top of the dryer to carry out the wet clothes in. Because really I don't need one to fold clothes in, because the dryer is right by the bedrooms. But to carry the wet clothes outside to hang on the line, you can't really use a pretty wicker basket or anything for that. It would just get moldy and yucky, so that's what that basket is there for, and it just stays there. And then the laundry basket is a little bit prettier. There's my laundry basket. It's kind of that wicker look. I got that at Target, and it's really cute. I have to work every day to get the laundry done to fit in that box. So, and as we move in here, this is a squeaky door. As we get in here into the bathroom, we have added this shelf here. This is my stuff. So we really, in new knobs on the cabinets, we really narrowed everything down. I don't want to say minimalist living, because I'm not real big into the minimalist ideas. I guess I just kind of like stuff, and so I don't just want to get rid of everything. But we did have to get rid of a lot of things and kind of figure out what it was we were actually using. So this is like my makeup, my hair clip, you know, perfume, contact solution, lotion. All of my stuff is right there that I get ready with. And it just fits right in this. So we put this natural looking shelf up, and then this basket, and everything just fits in that basket, almost fits. And that kind of keeps it contained. And then here, on the back of the toilet here, we've got just a little wood box that I got at Walmart, and some little canister looking things that I got at Target, and we just keep our cotton balls and Q-tips in that. And that works. And I basically just I don't buy extra. So I just buy what will fit in the containers. And if we run out, I go get more, because there's just not space to put extra. I kind of went with the cactus theme in here. And here, the mirror used to be like, this trailer came with like these thin mirrors. There were some on the living room wall and there was one in the bathroom, and it just had like a thin gold trim and it just looked kind of cheap. So we actually brought this mirror with us from our last house, and I had gotten it at Hobby Lobby, and we took the cheap mirror off and we put this one up in the bathroom, and then the wall behind it is green. And then what we want to do, oh, and put my husband, this is my husband's box, so he's got his little box with his stuff in it as well. And then everything else we fit down here in our cabinet. This is Moon. Moon, say hi. There he is. That's Moon. He likes to sit on the counter, which I constantly have to wipe off like several times a day. And his food bowl and water bowl is down here. We keep all of his stuff, litter box, everything in the bathroom so that the dogs don't get into it, because they would every second. So the tub is very dated. We did put up the new, you can see it up there, the rod and the curtain, but the tub itself, you can see where it has faded. And that's just because it's from the year 98. So our plan later is to take this tub out, put a, you know, like a regular size, because this one comes out a little bit with the step. So put like a regular size fiberglass tub back in. So nothing expensive. I think you can get them for maybe $400 or $500. I could be wrong, but you know, not like a 10,000 bathroom job like you hear about. So you can definitely go cheaper and get something that looks new and great. So that's our plan. And then we will actually have to like move, you know, like maybe put down a new floor in here as well, because then there'll be a big floor gap right there where that step was. So that's the plan in this room, and that's about it for it. Say bye, Moon. Say bye. He's so cute. And then we will go, I have one more room to show you, and this is the bedroom. And in the bedroom, I have kind of done the same thing. So the back wall behind the bed is green, and then all the other walls are white. It may look a little crowded because we are in the 800 square feet space and we're all trying to utilize that space. But like I said, I've tried to add things to make that easier. So here, there's a bowl here that I got my husband. It's kind of a Santa Fe style. It's kind of cool. It's 2 bowls. And he keeps just his stuff like he throws in there, like his keys, his gum, things that he takes out of his pocket knife, all go into that bowl. And then, of course, this fan, which he laughed at me for, because we have to have a fan to sleep to, and this one does not make noise. It just looks cool. So, anyways, the dresser set in the bed was gifted to us. That was the set I was talking about earlier. I love the color. And I just went. There are some nicks and stuff on it. It is an older set, which actually, to me, kind of gives it more character. I'm actually not bothered by that at all, because the distressed look is so in style right now anyway. So over here, I went and I bought a table runner. So you can see it here. And I put it across the top of the dresser. This little piggy may be going on eBay later, y'all. But this right here, I'll just show you some cool stuff I have right here. My little bowl of rocks. I love the brass bowl, which I got at the Goodwill. And then the rocks, some of these are actually real. We took our daughter to the Pigeon Forge gem mine. And so you can mine your, you know, they give you a bucket of sand, you pour it in this little box, and you run the water over it, and you get rocks. And so when you take the rocks into their little store, some of them are real, and you can have actual rubies or granites or emeralds for jewelry made from those. It is kind of pricey to do that, but we did 1 stone for her for her birthday, and we took her here, and then we just kind of kept the stones. So she has her own bowl of stones, and this was mine and my husband's bowl of stones. And they're just pretty. They make good decoration. And then back here, this sand in this bottle, and the little, let me see if I can turn the phone around here, and the little shells in this little container, they came from Navarre Beach. So we kind of brought those back with us. So that's just a memory. That's why those things are there. And then in this one, whenever we go to a place, oh, this is like a cool antique, y'all. Look at this. It's just a little gun. My dad used to have it a long time ago, and it's just an antique, which is really cool, so I have that in there. But we go and we get, you know those things you can put the penny in, and it squishes your penny, and it comes out with one of these, and it's got the place on it. So we kind of get one of those every time we go somewhere, and we just kind of throw it in this little jar here for a keepsake. So that's what that is. And here, my husband's Bible. I found this really cool Bible case at the Goodwill, and I brought it home for him. So he loved it, and it just has that just kind of vintage look or something, leathery look, and it's just really cute. So we brought it home, and it actually is always here. It serves as decoration, but he can read it as well. So it's just really pretty, and we like that. This is just where I put my jewelry, so I just have, like, literally the earrings you see here are, like, the only ones I have, and I mainly have costume jewelry. I do have another drawer full, just a little drawer full of costume jewelry, but I guess the main stuff I'm wearing right now is just what I keep on the dresser. I only have one real, I guess you could say real necklace, which is the one I showed you in one of my last videos, and it's just the little... Let me see if I can get a hold of it here. The little gold bar that I showed you that says 14 karat on it. I really love this necklace. And it's really the only one. I've never really invested in real or fine jewelry. I've never really invested in that. I've always just been kind of a costume jewelry person because I like to switch them out with my outfits, and I didn't want to have to worry about, like, keeping up with them or worrying about them getting lost or broken. But I'm kind of getting into the real gold, yellow gold, so I may get some more pieces in the future. Okay, over here, and I'm sorry my finger keeps getting in the way of the camera here. Over here, there's our wedding picture, or one of them. Ooh, and look at this. This is like a cool thing that I got at a festival. I went to, I think it was called Prater's Mill. And I got this little, it's like piece of art, and it's just really neat looking. So there's not another one. They were all like original one-of-a-kinds, and I just thought that was cool. But this was not here, so my husband added more bookshelves. So I've got all my books right here on the shelves. So that, and once again, not really keeping with the minimalist style. I want to read all these books. I'm not a big reader unless it comes to like real, like factual stuff. So I do like inspirational books and things where I feel like I'm going to gain some type of knowledge from. As far as fantasy books, story books, I won't read them. I would rather watch the movies. So I really admire the people that do, though. It's just that I don't have the patience for it. So I'm only interested if I'm getting something out of the book. So for me, this works for me. So anyway, so we put these shelves up to save some space for those things. Down here, I keep a little basket in the corner here, just for extra hangers. So if I do have to hang something up inside, like if it's raining, I will just come to this basket and I will use those hangers for that. So that just stays in the corner. We also put down all floors and trim, so that's new. It is linoleum, but this is a trailer, so, you know, our plan in 4 years is to be in a home, in a house. This is a home, but to be in a house, and so we're not investing in, I guess, hardwood floors and granite countertops and just real expensive things, because our plan, I guess, is just to be reasonable and live here reasonably and have something nice, but not get back into that debt and just overdoing it in our finances. So we went with linoleum and this trim, and everything was green, so we had all green carpet in all of these rooms. So this just looks tons better, and it's easier to keep clean, especially with our animals. And then right here I have put my husband's shoes in a little box. He's got some here. He grabs these a lot, just running in and out with the dogs, and my rain boots, which I have to have a lot to run in and out with the dogs as well. And then this little box right here is literally, I'm hoping it's the only plastic thing I have, and I'm getting ready to get rid of it and get something wood. I want some type of wood or metal, something that looks a little more vintagey to go here. I'm not a fan of the plastic containers. I just don't feel like they're just not pretty to me. So, but I have like scarves in the top drawer, the costume jewelry I was telling you about in the middle, and then at the bottom I kind of store my eBay stuff. So I have like some envelopes you see there in the corner. I have a roll of paper behind Garfield there. I keep a roll of paper so that I can, there it is, so I can wrap books in to send through the mail. And then I just keep like my scissors and tape. So just the basics of what I need to send my eBay off. And then when I run out, I just go and I get more. So, and then on here, we just got our new laptop, which has made eBay and YouTube a lot easier. And I had went and found this gold, look at this gold plant holder. I was really excited about it. I found it at Tuesday Mornings, and the little plant inside it, I got at Walmart. It was like $3, and the gold piece was only like 10. And then I found at a thrift shop, I showed you this picture in one of the last videos, the thrift haul videos, and it just looked really good because it has that gold trim again, and it looked really good behind this gold piece. And the picture does have like a signature down there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little signature. So I don't know, like, I'm pretty certain it's vintage. I don't really know if it was ever worth anything, but I just think it looks really pretty in here with the gold in front of it, and to me that looks really pretty. My daughter gave me this really cool lamp. So this lamp is awesome. I love it. It just has one of those little candle lights in it, and that cactus is for sale, y'all. It's on eBay with another one. And then over here I have another box of rocks, because when me and my husband got married, we went to Pigeon Forge on our honeymoon, and we did this ruby gem mine. So these were what we brought back from our honeymoon. And I've just always had them in this box. And then my daughter, we wanted to take her back because we thought she's just always loved rocks, and we thought that would be a cool thing for her. So we took her back and let her experience that as well. So we ended up with more rocks. So that's where all of those came from. And then over here, and this isn't necessarily pretty, but it works. So over here, I didn't have anywhere to put a robe. And usually I am cold at night, so that's something I always grab. And then a rain jacket. Me and my husband both keep, there's 2 rain jackets exactly alike. He's got one in his truck. We keep those right here because this is on the way out. There's the back door. So we take our dogs. We have our dogs on a schedule. So they go out at 3 in the morning. They go out at between 6:30 and 8 in the morning. And then again in the day, like maybe around 1, 2 o'clock, and then again at night around 10. So they're pretty much on that schedule. And it's been raining a lot, y'all. Like, it's rained what I feel like forever. So we have to keep rain jackets constantly. So they stay right by the door along with my rain boots I showed you all ago, so that we can run the dogs in and out several times a day and night. And so I found these little hooks. These little things were also at the Goodwill. And I just hung them here so that we could grab these real quick. And it kind of keeps them off the bed and out of the corners and just hanging in their own space. We also added these mirrors to the backs of the doors. They didn't have any, and I like to be able to see, I guess, what my outfit looks like before I leave. So we put up these gold mirrors, one on the back of our bedroom door and then one on the back of our daughter's closet. And then I'll show you the closet. Y'all don't freak out. I have a lot of clothes in here. So for a small closet, this is what you can do with a small closet, okay? So I've kind of got created. So I do have like coats. Those are like big, huge coat I just got on clearance at Belk. It was awesome. And then just like jean jackets and stuff, and my jeans. And then I really don't have a lot of summer clothes. So over the corner there, which you can hardly see, there's a few summer outfits. And then everything else in here I have matched, like, so it's either vests matched up with shirts, or it's dresses or skirts matched with shirts. And this took me a long time to do. So I'm probably going to have to go through this again later and get rid of some stuff. So you literally cannot fit anything else in this closet. It is no more hangers will fit. It is as full as it can go. I actually did go and get like the velvet hangers you can see here, because they don't take up as much space. The stuff stays on them better, and you can fit a lot more in your closet with those. Down here there is no shoe organization at the moment, so they're all just in there. And I was actually asking my husband if he can build me just another wood shelf going straight across the back of the wall there, so that I can set one group of shoes underneath it and one on top, and that would clear that up a whole lot. So yeah, so that's how that looks. The shoes aren't real pretty at the moment, but we're going to figure that one out. And then I bought this little over-the-door hanger. I think I bought this one at the Dollar Tree, y'all, so it was only $1. Now, keep in mind, they won't hold just anything because they are lighter weight. Actually, my daughter's broke, and I had to go get her another one at Walmart that would hold heavier stuff because she has one on the back of her door as well for like her jackets and stuff. But this one from the Dollar Tree has still been holding up, and this is just what I've got my bags on. So there's the bags that I've got. This was the coolest bag. I'll show you this one real quick. This bag is the only bag I have ever seen close to where I live. So this bag is Tennessee, and it's got some places in Tennessee in it, like Nashville. It has Chattanooga. It has Cleveland. I have never seen Cleveland on anything before. So I was really excited about finding this bag. It is from Belk. And I think, let's see, I don't know if the brand is on it. Let's see what the brand is in case anybody wants this bag. So let's see. It is Spartina, and it is, yeah, so there it is. Let me show you what it looks like there. So if you're interested in a bag like that, I think you might be able to order them still. And like I said, I got mine at Belk, but I have just never seen anything with Cleveland on it. So I was really excited about that. So got that. And let me close this closet door, and I'm going to show you one more closet here, and that will probably sum up the video. But this curtain here, so we have hung up, I went and got a shower curtain rod, and I just found some. These are basic curtains I got at Target. I think the shower rod I got at Target as well, so nothing fancy. I did just like the color, like they're white, so they did kind of give it more of that bohemian look. And the little lamp I found at Goodwill as well, the little yellow lamp, so I thought that was cute, and I had to put a shade on it. But okay, so if you open it up here, we have tons more clothes. So keep in mind that the 3,300 square foot house that I came from, I had a closet room. So a whole room that was done up just for clothes and for eBay. So it was it was a half. It was kind of like where I had my stuff that I was selling and then my clothes as well. So that was the hardest thing for me because I've done eBay for so long and I love clothes and I've worked in them for so long. Giving up that space was the hard part for me. That is the only part I can tell you that I really, really miss. But my husband, this corner, just when the lady lived here, she just had a dresser in this corner. So what he has done is we went to Lowe's and he got these boards, which he had to measure and cut, and he nailed them on there. And then we got these bigger boards, and it's just one big board, and we put them all the way down the wall. So there's 4 of them. And by doing that, I was able to fit, oh my goodness, look y'all, I can fit like double rows of everything on these shelves. So